Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Hey Sonia. Hi Beth. Beth, can you hear me? Can you hear me? He says she has no sound. Hey April. Hey April. How everybody doing today? Welcome to Kandid Conversations. How's everybody doing during their quarantine?
They quarantine.
Shout out. Just cause you quarantine, that don't mean nothing. All right, y'all can hear me.
You know they're not gonna speak back, right?
No, I'm okay. So how everybody doing today? Thank y'all for joining in and waiting for us due to this lovely coronavirus. We are doing social
That is
distancing.
best.
So just bear with us. We are actually doing this from three different locations. So just bear with us. But we do have our lovely guest and our co-host Jay.
I think Jay froze.
April.
Gotta pull
Jay, can you hear me? Okay. Jay is now frozen. But we do have the great Deacon
How y'all doing out there?
Derek.
All right.
Jay, can you hear us? Jay.
There we go.
Yeah. I got disconnected. What's up?
Say hi to everybody, Jay.
What happened?
Say hi.
Oh, what's up, peoples? How y'all feeling out there? I mean,
Yeah, I cannot with him. So like I said, everybody, just bear with us because we're Skyping our conversation today. So we're trying to make sure we participate with the quarantine rules and regulations. Hey Charnette, how you doing? So today's topic is actually going to be about and our gender roles actually fair. So when I say gender roles, when you're like in a relationship or married or whatever situation may be, sometimes we have this thing where we expect certain things. Men expect certain things from us. Women expect certain things from their men. So we're going to discuss if the roles are actually fair. What women expect from men, what men expect from us, and is it actually a fair trade?
We got a call in already.
Everything's supposed to be 50-50. What you say, D? What you say,
We
Derek?
got a call in already. Somebody called already. They was like, "Oh, I got something to say."
Well, whoever calls in, call back.
Well, let's get the conversation started before we start
Get
getting
it
callers
started.
in.
So my first thing is with the gender roles. Should men and women split the bills when they're in a relationship? If you're living together or married, who's supposed to pay the majority of the bills? I think a man is supposed to pay the majority of the bills. But since we living in 2020, it should be a 50-50 split. What y'all think?
I think you bugging. A woman got to pay for everything, yo.
Jay, here you go.
I'm telling you, and you got to move me into your spot. We ain't getting a spot together. I'm coming to move with you. And you gotta buy me two pairs of Timbs a year. The whole saying that's automatic right there.
All right, Jack. Really,
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 really.
Word.
we really gonna do this today?
Yo,
Word.
word. Look,
That's the way I
that's the way
feel.
I feel. My
My
bad,
bad.
but that's the truth.
Okay. If
Okay.
that's how
If
you
that's how
feel.
you feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's nice to know.
That's nice to know.
Derek, how do you feel
Derek, how
about
do you
that?
feel about
I
that?
think there's a difference. I think you have to put them in two different categories. If we are dating and we are cohabitating as dating, then that I feel that yes, um, the bill should be split. But once I take you as my wife, then it's my responsibility to provide and make sure that the house is taken care of.
Okay, I like that
Okay, I
answer.
like that answer.
I bet you would.
Look, that
Wouldn't you?
answer, I can dig that
I can
answer.
dig that answer.
Yo, listen,
Yo,
and you gotta
listen,
buy
and
me
you
a
gotta
new
buy me a new.
yeah.
It's more realistic. April says that she believes it fluctuates, but they are fair as long as each party puts in 100 and 100 at 50-50. I paid all the other bills, and he paid rent in the phone bill. Hey Caroline, how you doing, baby? Um, Derek, they saying it's an echo.
Yeah, I took it off. I had the same
Okay.
problem yesterday. I forgot. My apologies.
But no, I do. I like Derek answer better. When you get married, I
Me
think
too.
that
You know what I'm saying? I mean, see, you're not being fair though.
how
Like
was
for
that
real,
not
you're not being fair.
if you
Like you didn't listen to both arguments. You just took the argument that you liked better. You got to look at both of the arguments. Know what I mean?
you didn't let me finish. I think your argument with a woman should pay for everything. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right that a woman should pay for
Yo,
everything.
man, look, this is the '90s, man. Y'all
Yeah,
women need to pay for
it's the
everything.
90s.
Nah, but you know what I mean, though. Like seriously, I think there should be no or a real answer would be for me. I think that nobody should keep tabs on nobody. Like it shouldn't be 50-50. It shouldn't be okay, I'll buy this, so you buy this. Nah. If we living together and we need the shit, somebody buy it. You know what I'm saying? If the rent need to be paid and you at work, I'ma pay it. You know what I'm saying? It's like all that 50-50 crap. See, that's the problem with relationships, man. It's always all that bull, like, yeah. You know what I mean?
But it's just about the bills. So you feel like a woman should pay all the bills,
No, I
or
just gave you my real answer, man. You see, you don't listen to anything I'm saying right now. I
I
just gave you my real
do.
answer.
I do. I listen to you sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Sometimes I do.
I get what Jay's saying
But the
though.
one thing,
Like don't
yeah,
wait
yeah,
don't wait for something to be like Jay is always from day one. Jay has been titleless. Like you don't put a title on anything. Don't put an expectation on anything. If it need to be done, do it. So if
yeah,
I see it need to be done, then it gets done. If you see it needs to be done, then you get it done. It should. That's so I
yeah,
get where Jay's coming from. Um,
yeah. See,
But
he
then doesn't
understood.
that bring
How
it back
come you
to?
couldn't
But
understand that?
no, but then all right, if you see something needs to get done, you do it. If she sees something needs to get done, they do it. But then wouldn't that turn into if you're doing more than what the other person is doing? Wouldn't that kind of jump in there?
No, it wouldn't because see, it's no such thing as 50-50. Listen to me, right? If I'm staying with you or you staying with me or we staying together, we both live in this house. We both use electricity. We both eat. We both do what we do in the house. It doesn't matter who does what first. It's always going to come back around.
But Carolyn says yes, but sometimes you have to tell one another. Sometimes it needs to be told, and I agree. Sometimes, if it's in a relationship, there comes an expectation, and in the expectation, what do I expect for you to do? What is the expectation of your role in this relationship, whatever it is? So if I expect that that my significant other is going to be home, so when I come home, I expect the house to be cleaned. I expect the kids' homework to be done. I expect food to be finished. If they've been home all day, that's my expectation. Now, will you always meet my expectation? Probably not.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might be tired. Sometimes you might be sick. Hey, you might just feel lazy. Like, you know what, babe, can you just order some Subway, or could you order some White Castle so we all can be on the toilet? You know, it's however, whatever.
Yo.
But it should be, there should always be an expectation that's set. It's not, the expectation doesn't mean that it has to be reached. It's just, that's what's there.
See, you too nice, man. Because listen, if you sit at home all day and I'm working 2, 3 jobs, I don't care if you sick. I don't care if you feel lazy. Shit better be done, man. Or go out and get a job. Because you got to do the same thing when you get a job. You feeling under the weather, except for nowadays, you got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? You feeling like you don't want to go to work? You got to go to work. So listen, this is your job now because I'm out there busting my ass. So listen, I come home, I need my place clean. I need some food on the table because you ain't got nothing else to do.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the expectation.
Well, then if that don't happen, then something gotta go, man. Like you gotta go back to mama house or something, yo. Because I can't do that, bro. I can't do that.
Yeah, but I mean, you can expect it, and I mean, I could say at least if she's not working and she's home all day, then yeah, that's something that you should expect. But you can't expect it all the time.
Listen, if I was home all day and a woman was out there working, you best to believe she gonna be able to eat up off these floors because I ain't got nothing else to do. And if I'm not doing that, I would expect her to kick my ass out.
So then that's where we get down with the question: is it fair? Is gender roles fair? If you're not working, because today I honestly myself say it's not. Because if you're not working, if you're the man and you're not working, and let's say me and Kat in a relationship, I'm not working, but Kat is.
Hear me?
So if Kat is working, and she's the breadwinner, am I expected to be home and cleaning and doing all the rest of that stuff? And
Well,
is that the expectation? Is that what's supposed to be, or am I just a bum nigga because I'm home, but she's making the most.
well, see,
Tell Carolyn
that's
to
like,
call in Carolyn. She said she needs to speak.
Ca- Carolyn,
yeah. Tell her call in,
call
man.
the number. You see the number flashing across the screen? You can call that number.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is that I agree with you. But then again, it's like, listen, we as a people know how to hustle, man.
We
So
do.
listen, if you can't get, that 9 to 5 gig that you need to get ahead, man, you gotta do something to put food on the table, man. You gotta do something to help your queen out. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and not do nothing. I would expect the same thing because if you're gonna sit there and not do nothing when I'm out there working, you got to go. And I feel like you need to put me out if I'm the same way.
I can agree with that. But I just feel like when you have kids and stuff like that, sometimes you're not gonna always get what you expecting to get when you walk through the door.
I mean, but see, you making it seem like everybody out here got 2 year olds or newborns. Like, no, these kids are old. They're old enough to get ahead and cook and do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that part, but they start out as babies. So
I'm talking about now. Like if anybody out there in the crowd got older than a 5 year old, that kid need to be put to work around the house. Period.
oh, don't get me wrong. Kids do need to have chores when as they get older and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is that sometimes it just ain't that easy because even when you do have older kids, it all depends on what your children are doing. You know what I'm saying? You can have athletes for children that keep you out of the house running around crazy just as well. So sometimes you may come home and be like, listen, I'm tired. I'm not doing nothing. Here go, get some fast food and call it a day.
Nah, see, that's the dream.
Okay,
When you
because I'm
have a
going to
kid,
bed.
that's what you want. When you have a kid, that's what you want. So you gotta go ahead and tough it out to the 18. You gotta drain yourself. You gotta damn near die until they're 18, because that's what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's what you wanted.
No, it don't work that way. No.
All right. Sorry, Caroline. I'm trying to get it set up so everybody can hear. When you call in, you can call in now. I got you set up now.
Caroline, you can call in. Well, why am I having an echo? I understand what you're saying, but I still think that you should have a little bit of leeway when you are tired and you just don't feel like doing certain things.
Yo,
Whether
everybody
you're
should
a
have a
man
little.
or a woman, you got to
Everybody
give
should
yourself.
have a little bit of leeway, whether you a man or woman. If you want child support, then you get a chance to say, "I'm sick, I can't go to work." Nah, you get locked the fuck up. So treat that shit like child support. You keep your ass working. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Okay. All right. I have um. This is via a little text. If your significant other has
Hold on.
children,
Caroline just called in, so we're gonna. Hey, Caroline, how are you? Thank you for calling
hi
in.
Caroline.
Oh,
Hi,
Caroline, my
how are you
bad.
guys? Hi, Mom.
You on the line? You free to speak?
Hello?
Hey Caroline, how you doing, sweetie?
Hi. So,
So
I'm
what's
playing devil's
up? What you
advocate
got to
here.
say about
I'm
this?
a full-time mom and a full-time worker. And let's just say that
Could, could,
there
could you
was a
put the
point where
volume up? I can't hear it.
You on Caroline? You speak.
you hear me?
I'm making adjustments.
But I'm saying, like, I'm playing little devil's advocate here. So, I'm a full-time mom and a full-time worker. And, there was a point where I was making more than my husband. And between both of us we would do everything 50-50 because realistically that's how we would communicate. So like if I'm able to take this one bill, I do it. If not, he'll do it. Now unfortunately with this whole pandemic that's going on, he's unemployed and I'm still, I'm working from home but I'm employed. So I don't have high expectations. However, I do expect for him to help me around the house, when it comes to our daughter, you know, um, if I say, hey, while I'm working, I need you to go do something real quick for me, and he'll do it. But again, me
Feel like I'm
personally,
having
I think
trouble.
communication is the key because I can't always, I
Yeah,
can't
Cat,
always
you
expect and
talking over her,
assume that
Cat.
he
I don't
knows
know
what's
why,
missing in the
but I don't
fridge.
see your lips moving.
Carolyn,
Sometimes
hold
I
on one
have to
minute.
check the
Carolyn,
fridge and
hold on
maybe
1 minute, real quick. Are you listening? If you're listening, if you are listening to the live, I need you to turn your live down so we don't get the feedback going back and forth.
oh no, I'm not on the live. I'm on my actual phone. I got the live.
Okay. Jay or Kat, if y'all on, because I'm getting something, but I'm getting the show playback,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
don't know. It's not on from anything
yeah.
I got. Like somebody just started the
I
show
mean, I
over.
can hear
That's what
you.
this. That's what I'm hearing.
We're not
Yeah,
talking.
it sounds like we're getting feedback.
Yeah, yeah, I'm hearing feedback. I just heard you say, "Was I here just now?" Oh, damn, that's like the beginning.
That's the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out where
Yeah,
it's coming from.
yeah,
Yeah, everybody. Like I said, we're skyping in, so we're doing the social distancing thing. So we're having a couple of technical difficulties, but we're gonna work through it and keep the conversation going.
I bet you if we was DJs, this wouldn't happen.
But
Absolutely not.
let's get the floor back to
I
Carolyn
bet
so
you
she can
that.
finish her thought because we stopped her. So she's still on.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All
Okay.
right,
Yeah.
Caroline, finish saying what you were saying, sweetie.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I can't always assume that my husband knows what's missing in the fridge, and he can't assume the same for me either. So, like I said, communication is the key. So, again, I think 50-50, or whether, again, if he's at home, do I expect it? Yes. But do I also, what's the word I'm looking for? My husband's human. So if something is not done, I just, I go ahead and I do it. And then if I see it every single day that it's not being done, then yes, he's going to hear my mouth. But I can't set high expectations for my significant other and assume that they know what's going on when sometimes I don't even know what's going on or what's missing in the house.
Did you hear her, Kat?
Some of it, not all of
Okay,
it.
so
Yeah.
to sum up,
You want to sum it up for me,
yes,
please?
thanks, Carolyn. What she's pretty much saying is that right now, because of the pandemic that's going on, now her and her husband both work. So now, because of the pandemic, her husband is home, but she's home too, but she's still being paid. She still works. So there's an expectation, but she can't expect him to do everything because of their situation. So sometimes the expectation may not her expectation, the expectation of stuff being done a certain way, cannot be met. But she's not going to hold him to that expectation or look down on him because of the expectation, because of the situation they're in. So to her, it's a situational thing. So some cases, yes, some cases, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every situation is
Mm-hmm.
different. You know what I'm saying? Every situation is different. If I could see if he was like laying around the house not doing nothing, never ever not taking care of the baby and all this other stuff, and you coming home after working, like, look, after get up. That's all I gotta say. But if he doing what he's supposed to be doing on a daily basis and all the time he don't get it done, I don't see anything wrong with that.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, but that shit would just kill me, man. Like I'll just be trying to find something to do, rake some leaves, or fix a roof or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly. A man, not to
Yeah.
be the spiritual one, but the Bible says a man that don't work don't eat. That's pretty much what it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It has never. It's not in our bloodline to be what society has made us today. And I guess it comes from women standing up and saying, you know what, a woman is not going to let her family or her household suffer because of a man. And a lot of
And you know what? That is perfectly fine. I applaud that. I love a woman that's strong, that don't need a dude for nothing. I love that. But in the same token, if you got a woman like that, nigga, I don't care, man. I gotta do something, trim some hedges, do something, bring in a couple of dollars. You know what I mean?
right, right. There should be. It's not. It is nothing. There's no guidelines. There is no plateau that says that the man has to bring in the most money or that he has to provide the most,
Yeah.
but he has to provide.
Yeah.
So even if
I mean,
the female is the breadwinner, then that man has to hold down some other fort to provide. So even if she's bringing the meat, then he need to be able to put it on the grill and fry it up. He need to be able to make sure that his
exactly.
house is thriving.
Absolutely.
Exactly. He got to go out there and go get that
Right,
propane.
but
She ain't buying
but
that.
at the
You
end
know
of
what
the
I
day,
mean?
even with that being said, there should still be a line of respect for the man as the head of his household. Even if she's making the most
Yeah.
money or she's the breadwinner,
Yeah.
there should still be a level of respect for that man because he's still holding down and providing for his household. And that's where
Yeah.
we
Like
become where it's not fair
it's
because
just
if a female is the breadwinner, then she feels for some reason that she has the right to say she's the head when she's not. She's just the breadwinner. So if she's the breadwinner, long as I'm doing what I need to do as head of the household, as long as I'm providing, as long as I'm making sure that the meal's on the table, because I could be on a down moment. Maybe I lost my job real quick and I don't have, so that made you be the provider. But long as when you come home and
Yeah.
I'm not sitting on 2K talking to my boys. Like long as when you come in the house is clean, the meal is ready. The kids are taken care of. There should be a level of respect that's there and to respect him as the head of his house. But females don't see that. Once females feel like they're making the money and there's no need, like, what are you doing? I can be doing this myself. They lose that respect. And that's when the gender roles become unfair.
Yeah, but we could get into a whole new conversation with what you just said, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Because I'm gonna leave that alone right there. But I
But
agree with
it's
you. No,
absolutely true what he's saying.
no, that's what I'm saying. I agree with him. But listen, this is my thought. Okay, nobody thinks like me. This is my thought. F everything. Get yourself a sugar mama with a maid. So you ain't gotta do none of that, and you could be on 2K with your boys all day. It's nothing ain't gonna happen.
But you need to provide for that maid. You need to make sure that maid is clean.
Oh,
That maid
oh,
clean, and that
oh,
maid is gone before your breadwinner get home.
I'm gonna provide for the maid and my wife. Don't worry
This
about
guy,
that. Don't worry about that. I got that
this guy
all
right
day.
here, I tell you.
I'm a provider, man. I'm a provider.
You are hard. Absolutely, positively, you're just horrible.
Nah, but yo, look, it's just jokes, man. Don't drag me, man. I'm just joking.
Because
I know you're just joking. Well, I have a question from someone. They want to know if your significant other has children and you don't,
Hmm.
or your children don't live in their household, should
Hmm.
you still split bills down the middle?
Okay, say that one more time.
If your significant other
Uh-huh.
has children and
Yeah.
you don't, so let's say I have kids and you don't
Mhm.
have kids,
Okay.
or y'all live together and your children don't live with you, should you still split the bills down the middle?
yeah.
Well, I don't think nobody should split any bills down the middle. Like I really believe in that. Like, no, it's like, look, if a phone bill need to be paid, because isn't that what what's that shit y'all like? Uh the situations y'all be getting in, what's that shit called? I forgot. Um relationships, right? Isn't that what a
Relationship?
relationship is? Yeah. Isn't that what a relationship is? Okay, we in this together, thick or thin. So if I got it and you don't, I got it. If you got it, I don't, you got it. So that 50-50 kind of go out the window. Know what I mean?
Even when it comes to the other person's child and it's not your child?
Man, fuck those kids. I mean,
This guy.
yo, they ain't my kids. Yo, look, man. That daddy on child support somewhere running, man. You better go after him. I ain't doing nothing for your kids,
No,
yo. Those ain't my kids, man.
those are you.
Like, what?
If you are the male in that house, that means that kid is spending. Now, if that kid is in your household, if that kid is under your roof, then you are the male in that kid's life. Not saying you are the father in that kid's life, but you are the male in that kid's life. So you are the representation of what a male should be.
Oh, all day I'll do that. I'll go outside. I'll throw the football around with you. I'll play basketball with you.
Hey,
But don't come ask
baby.
me for $20 if you want to go take a chick out, man. That I'm not your father. Go call him.
Well, that's the mom's job.
So,
That's the mom job to.
so basically, Jay. So basically, Jay, you saying if it ain't your kid, it ain't your problem, even though you're in a relationship with this
What
person.
is the difference? That's what I'm saying.
Man,
It's the
look,
difference. We're looking at two different
we
categories.
look. We all got issues before we come together. If my issues ain't your issues, don't make your issues mine. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm saying if
Plain
we're
and
in a
simple.
relationship and this is what it is, then the father, that's between you and the father. Now, if we're living together,
Exactly.
household bills are split down the middle. Now, your personal bills are your personal bills. So if we have to,
Yeah, I
because you
ain't.
have to
Yeah,
live. If we weren't
yeah,
together, you still would have to
yeah.
live. So your
Absolutely.
personal, so our
Yeah.
household
So
bills, groceries, light bill, rent, or mortgage, whatever that stuff is, like that, all that stuff needs to be split down the middle. Now, like I said, if we take the relationship to another level and we say, hey, you know what, we're going to be married, then I'm going to handle that. I'm going to handle that portion, that expectation. I'm gonna say, okay, babe, whatever you could bring to the table, bring to the table. But for the most part, I'm handling these bills. I'm handling these things. Now, if you saying, all right, well, I want to pay the phone bill or I want to pay this, by all means, go do what you do. I'm not going to say, nah, because I'm the man, I got to pay everything. If you want to help, if you choose to help, then help. But if this, because that's what, as a wife, that's what you're considered or expected to be. You're the help. You're a helpmate. So that means that you're helping me achieve these goals. You're helping me achieve these expectations. So if I'm
Mhm.
supposed to help you, you're supposed to help me for us to get to where we're supposed to get to. If we're saying, okay, you know what, we want to be in a certain place by a certain time, we're working together to get to that certain place by a certain time. It's not you sitting there twiddling
Absolutely.
your thumbs, getting your hair done and your nails done, and thinking just because you got on some lace lingerie that you fulfilling your part.
I mean, listen, I ain't about to buy nobody bundles of fake ass eyelashes and nails, man. Cause y'all chicks pay way too much money for that shit. That shit costs more than a pair of Timbs. Like for real. And it's just crazy to me. So
But
in
I
terms of
think
what he
the
was saying, no, in terms of what he was saying, yeah, I totally agree with that. But then you also got to think like this. You can't think of it as help. Like I said, that relationship thing that y'all love to toss around, you in it together. So it's nobody helping nobody. Y'all just taking care of each other.
That's what the help comes
That's the
from.
way I
That's
see
what I'm
it.
saying. Davita said, "Wife, the help." Hold on
and
now.
it's
Hold on, Davita. We're not saying we're not saying that you're the help. We're
and
helping
I
each
and I don't
other.
see anything
That's what.
with that.
That's the point. We're helping each
So
other. You're not the
therefore,
help. We're
when you're
helping each other.
so therefore when you're in your relationship or even if you're married, since it's just we helping each other, do you discuss your salaries or how much you make? Is that on the table to know what
Nah,
each other
My
make?
wife,
nah,
yes.
that ain't
My
none of your business.
girlfriend, no.
Nah, no, nobody's. That's none of my business. Mm-mm.
Not
I
even your
don't care how
wife.
much nope, not even my wife. I don't care how much you make. I really don't. Like on some G shit. We good. I don't care how much you make. You take your money and do what you want. You could go off on girl trips and the whole shit. As long as I know I ain't contributing to the shit and you can take care of it, go right ahead. You
And
know
I,
what I mean?
I completely disagree because as a wife, a husband and wife, the two shall become one. So if we're one, then that means how does my left hand know what my right hand not doing?
I mean, I
And
get what you saying.
no.
No, listen, I really get what you saying, but I'm not in control because I'm gonna put it to you like this. She make her own money, I make my own money. What we contribute together is to help us live. Whatever else is after that, neither one of us need to know about that extra money. Because I'm not about to tell you how much I make. And I don't care how much you make. You know what I'm saying?
So Davita's back. She says, "My husband,
He
yes, I would like to have joint accounts.
says no.
Boyfriends,
Oh
Davika
no.
it's
says
not
Oh
my
secure
no.
enough for
husband.
me."
Oh no, ain't no joint account. The only joint account we got is that bill account. That was
Right.
my next that was
No,
my
no,
next
I
point.
agree with that
Okay,
completely. Like our joint account
you
is always going to
you
be that's where your bills are paid
for
from,
bill.
but it should be
Yeah.
coming from two
So
different accounts.
you no, you tally up everything and you be like, this is our monthly expenses. You put your half in, she put her half in, and anything left after that, yeah, y'all just in the dark because you don't need to know. For what?
Because you
But
need to know what
what's
the
the big issue with
For what?
knowing what each other makes?
say that again, Cat.
Okay.
So they could what?
I said say that again.
What happened?
I
I
didn't
said
hear
say that
you.
again.
No, say it again. Yeah.
Oh, I said, what is the big deal with knowing what each other makes? If it's your wife, because I don't think a boyfriend should know how much or a girlfriend should know how much each y'all make. That ain't none of their business. But when you married, what's the problem with knowing how much your husband make or how much your wife make? What's
All right, let
the
me tell you.
difference?
All right, let me tell you a story about two people. One named Ike, one named Tina. Right? T- Tina was getting her ass whooped. Right? Now, if she had that extra account when she went to go check into that hotel to get away from this crazy nigga, then everything would have been good, right? And vice versa. Say the dude getting beat, he might need some money to get out. You know what I'm saying? And then with you clocking my dollars, you got control over what I could do without you. No, we have separate lives. We're together, but we have separate lives. So if I need to feel like I need to make a move and don't need nothing from you or want nothing from you, I should be able to do that. And she should be able to do that for you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. But just because she know how much you make ain't gonna stop you from moving.
Yeah, it is, man. That start arguments and shit because then they start acting like, I mean, sorry. No, it's just not a good thing, man.
Okay. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. It ain't gonna stop. It can't. Somebody, your husband knowing how much money you make ain't gonna stop from moving. Ain't gonna stop you from getting your money. Because at the end of the day, the bills are the bills. It go into an account. The bills get paid. Whatever you got left is your money. Whatever I got left is my money, and that's it. It should never
Okay.
be an issue.
See, you thinking on a small scale. Let me ask you a question, which you probably don't know the answer to, and I don't know the answer to. I'm just assuming at this point. So, this is my question. Do you think millionaires and billionaires actually allow their wife to know exactly how much they got in the bank? I doubt it. I doubt it. Because you always need that nest egg in case you need to skate.
So you mean to tell me you can't have a nest egg in case you need to escape because you
Nah,
told her
man.
how much you make?
Exactly, because she expected all of that to come to the table when no, it's not. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm bringing
Hell,
to the table.
babe.
Hold up. This is what I'm bringing
Is
to the
that
table.
Indigo?
And then this is mine. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Okay, I got you on that. Davida says, Ike and Tina, good night. Their roles were so toxic. We don't want to
I
talk about them.
understand that, but that was just the point. You know what I mean?
Jose says it's always a problem with that. Why is it always a problem, Jose? You have to elaborate on that.
Yo, that's Indiglo.
Yes, it is.
Yo, Indio was good, nigga.
Well, we talking about regular people who are middle class taxpayers. Exactly. We is not talking about millionaires and billionaires. We talking about us.
No,
And
I
I
was
feel,
just I
and
was
I
just proving the
personally, that's
point.
just me. I don't,
I was
I don't think
I
that
was just
it'll
proving
be
the
a
point.
big deal.
No, I was just proving a point. It wouldn't be a big deal because we in that tax bracket or because we not like it don't matter. Your extra money is your extra money. That's yours. You work for it. That other person ain't they wasn't in there shooting with you in the gym. Like, no, I ain't about to bring all of that to the table. We gonna break even right now.
But
You know what
who
I mean?
asking? Nobody's asking you to bring that to the table. All I
Not
said
right
was,
now.
all I'm
Not right
saying was
now.
this: what's the big problem with you knowing each other's salaries? Ain't nobody
Wait,
said whatever you got left over after bills is paid, we gonna do something with that. It's
listen,
just saying, you know what I make, I know what you make, and that's
listen.
it. Whatever bills are, those are the bills. We gonna pay our bills. You take what's ever left of your money and go ahead and do what you do, and I'm gonna take my money and I'm gonna do what I do.
So we're in a pandemic right now, right? So now you know how much I make. And you like, damn, this nigga got at least 20, 30 grand put away. Know what I mean? No, don't start looking at my money, bro. You got had to get out there hustle
But
like
who says that somebody is gonna do that?
oh, I already know what it is.
And it,
Like,
and that and that could go either way because
I
it could
don't
go
want
either
nothing
way.
from you
You could
because I
be
got
doing
the
the
20,
same thing.
30.
You could be like, yo, she got all this money put away, so we good. You know what I'm
No,
saying? So it
no,
could
no,
go either
no.
way.
I got the 20, 30, and I don't need your money. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
All right. If that's what you say.
I'm saying in reality, the reality of the whole matter, like I keep saying, it's a different situation. So if it's the husband and a wife situation, then there should definitely be two accounts, and there should be one account in the middle that all bills are paid through. So if we have an account, if you're going to take it, like I know that the mortgage, the light bill, all that other stuff I need to be paying from, that should be coming out of that house account. If you want to put it into that house account, or if that should be something that we're discussing, like I'm going to I make this amount, so I'm going to put this amount towards the bills. All right, babe, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Good looking. And we're paying out of the bills. But I still feel, like I said, your left hand should always know what the right hand's doing. How does it look if one part of my body does not know what the other part of the body is doing? It's not controlling what the other part of the body is doing, but it knows what the other part of the body is doing. That's where so much deceit and so much dissension comes from, because people feel like I don't need to know what you're doing, and then when something happens, now you heartbroken, or now you salty, or now you stand around looking crazy because now this person has been able to do X, Y, and Z. Yes, we all know females are good for having the rainy day fund or whatever you want to call, and that
Oh yeah, they got mad bank
right.
accounts, bro.
They're
Yeah.
good for that. But as long as that rainy day
Yeah.
fund is a rainy day for us and not for you, nobody should be going to a situation saying, "Yo, if this cat swing on me, I know I got some money over here. I can get out." It should be, this is money I put aside if something happens for our relationship, or something happens in our relationship and we fall on hard times. This is going to be able to hold us over until we get into a better position.
I
But
mean,
see,
yeah,
but shouldn't that
but you
rainy day
just
money come from the both of you?
no. But wait a minute. Let me go back to what he just said about the right hand. I know what the left hand doing. He just defined it what we call a stranger when we jerking off, right? So
Oh,
say you jerk off with your right hand, and then you go off with your. It's called the stranger.
This guy.
I can't. I cannot. Out of control. No, but seriously, if you saving up for a rainy day, shouldn't that money be coming from both of y'all?
Yeah, but women have. That's why you have savings accounts.
Exactly.
But then women have a whole nother account that's their rainy day fund. Most women
Okay.
have that whole rainy day, that money that nobody know about but you.
See, so why not
Until you
just be
find out
real?
about it, then it
No,
become
no,
our rainy day fund.
no, but that's what I mean. So why not be real and just do that from the jump? Like, look, that's what I'm coming to the table with. This my shit. Like, that's it. You know what I mean?
Okay, Jose says, okay, I just came into this, but from me, if I'm paying all the bills and everything else, she doesn't need to know what I have on the side. Maybe I want to buy some Jordans or something, and my woman telling me, "Oh, I don't think we can afford it."
hey, hey,
Okay,
hey,
Jose, I
hey,
get
yo,
that part, but I get what you're saying. But I don't think that by you going out by whatever you say to your, I just feel like that's your money. I'm not gonna sit up there and tell you what you can do with the rest of your money as long as the bills are paid. The rest of that money is your money. You do whatever you want to do with it, but it still ain't gonna kill me to know how much you make.
hey,
I,
yo. On a little side note, um, yo, Indio, man, I need a cut bad, bro. You gotta get over here and give me a cut, man.
oh Lord have mercy. Davida says, imagine a joint account where you and your husband and wife money goes into that account. Every time you need to pay a bill, you use the same account number. You go out to eat, same account number. Two different cards, doesn't matter who pays. We're planning a vacation. We know what money we have to work with. I think that's beautiful. That's teamwork.
I agree.
I
That's
agree with
all I
that
was
too.
saying. She just said exactly what I was saying. Oh my God.
No. No.
Yes, she did. She said
How you gonna
exactly
say
what I was
no?
saying. You
No.
know what I'm saying? She just said exactly what I've been saying.
Okay.
Oh my
Well,
God.
framed it
All right,
way differently.
all right. But that's all I was saying. That's it.
Hey,
I,
Ivory.
our money is our money. My money is my money. Your money is your money. That's the way it should be.
All right, you got that. You got that. You got that. Your money is your money. Your money is your money.
See, that's not
And
what I
there's
said.
nothing
That's
wrong with that.
no, that's not what I said. I said our money is our money, but my money is my money and your money is your money.
I get it. I got it. Ain't that what I
Oh, that ain't what you just said.
just said?
Come on, man. No, that ain't what you just said.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. That's not what you just said.
So that saying don't
Hey,
go.
listen.
Your
To
money is
to to.
mine.
No, it
Okay,
doesn't.
look. To avoid all of that,
It
like,
was
look,
a joke.
I'm about to shut all of this down right now. To avoid all of that, just don't get in no relationship. You ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, because everybody knows Jay does not believe in titles.
But I love women, man. I love them. They are
Jose
the.
says, Jose says, but we come together as one, like my man said. Oh, here we go. Here go one of your other. That's your boy. Yes, I agree with that. I do believe 50-50, but sometimes every woman I get with, they always want to be controlling. It never fails. I get
And
you.
that's why I say there has to be a level of respect and understanding. A level of respect needs to be established and understood. If I paid the bills, if I made sure that my family is good, all everything is taken care of. If I want to go out and splurge and buy a pair of Jordans, that should be my prerogative. Now, am I saying don't pay the light bill and go buy some Jordans? No. But I'm saying if I have taken care of my responsibilities as the head of a household, then it should be there should be no conversation, and I shouldn't have to come to you and have to have a conversation with you about spending money on some Jordans. We find that in this whole gender thing as wives and husbands or boyfriends and girlfriends, like there should like there should not be a conversation unless we are in a financial strait or we got some kind of issue financially. I should not have to come to you and talk to you or get your permission, quote unquote, to make a purchase of something that I want. Because the reason I go to
Mm-hmm.
work is to provide and to get the things that I want and the things that I need. The same reason why you go to work to get the things that you want and the things that you need. So there should not be a conversation or need to have a conversation of or permission of, oh yo, I'm about to go out and buy me this new Xbox One for the 4K one. I'm about to get that junk because if I got the money to get
No,
it,
because when women get their money and they get paid, we go out, we get our hair done, our nails done. We don't ask y'all for permission to do all of
exactly,
that. So why you gotta ask us permission to go get something that you want?
exactly, exactly. So I
Hey
definitely
yo,
get
man,
I got what Jose's saying.
y'all got that. Y'all got that all wrong, man. I dare chick ask me why I bought this or bought that, then you could go out the door. Like, first of all, we ain't together. And second of all, like don't be asking me nothing like that. I do what I want. I'm grown as shit. Like that's it. You grown as shit. I don't question you. You buying shoes and getting your hair and nail done with all of damn $1,000 bundles. Like, no, I don't do none of that. You know
Hello,
what I'm
daughter.
saying?
Hello, daughter. Well, I get it. I got you. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's situation and relationship is different.
Yes, it is.
But it
So
shouldn't have to be like that. Everybody should get what they want. We all grown, man. Like, look, I moved out the house when I was 17
we
and a
all
half
adults.
years old because my mom told me if you want to do that dumb shit up in here, you got to get the fuck up out of here. And I love my mom to death. I did that because I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Davita is going for the jugular right
But
now.
you know what I'm saying?
Evita
And ever
coming for
since
you,
then,
Jay.
and ever since then, I've been grown since 17 and a half years old. So at the age I'm at right now at 68, ain't no woman gonna tell me I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
At 68.
Ain't no woman gonna tell me I can't do nothing, period.
I
Or
feel
no
you.
dude for that, or no dude for that matter. You can't tell me what to do, bro. I'm grown as shit. Like, for real.
Say Vita coming for the
Right.
jug.
So let's get into
Yeah.
this other question. As we wind it down.
All right. So we have another question from
All right.
one of our viewers.
All right.
They want to know who initiates the sex, the man or the woman.
Whoever's horny at the
Oh,
time.
now that really that really depends. Like, it really depends. Like,
Uh,
I really don't initiate sex. The woman always does, but I gotta say the woman.
Hi, Tasha. The woman. Why
I,
the woman initiate?
Whoever's horny at the moment,
I'm
they don't want
only
you to
telling you
initiate
to
it.
my experience. To my experience, that the woman usually definitely always initiates the sex. Yeah.
Whoever's horny. Period.
But why?
But why what?
You said whoever's
Right.
horny.
If you horny and you want
But
and
you
you
know
want
what?
the
I
D,
think
then come get the
sometimes
D.
you just
Now if I want to slide in, if I want to make motorboat sounds or whatever, then I'm going to initiate to try to make some motorboat sounds. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. It shouldn't be a.
and what is your initiation? Like how? Because I think sometimes people just don't know who. Even though y'all could both be sitting there horny as hell, and y'all just gonna ignore that because you don't know how to initiate.
Okay, I'm a dead.
What you
Hold
not know
on, hold
how
on.
to
I'm a
initiate?
dead all of that. Hold on.
Some
I'm a
people
dead all of
don't
that.
because some people get nervous.
Listen, I'm a dead all of that, right? If I come to see you for a first date, whatever the fuck it is we going on, right? And you see me, that first 5 seconds, you know if you want to bang me or not. You're not gonna let me know, but you just looking at me like, yeah, I'ma fuck him, like work. And it may take a week, it may take 2 days, it may take an hour. Every female's different, but you know you gonna fuck me.
Eventually.
See, thank you. I finally get an agreement.
But I'm not saying it's gonna happen on the first day, but I'm just saying eventually, yes, it's gonna happen. But who's gonna initiate it? Are you gonna initiate it, or am I gonna initiate it? I personally don't have a problem with initiating sex, but some women do.
Initiate it. No, you gonna initiate it because
he makes all the time.
Listen, if I don't initiate it and you wanna get down, it's gonna come a time that you go like, fuck it, this nigga ain't about to make a move. I'm on it.
Right.
You know what
That's what I'm saying.
And that's it.
If you want it,
yeah, you get tired of waiting.
if you want it, hold on. If you get hungry, you don't know how to eat. You don't know how to initiate a meal. You don't know how to initiate getting your butt up, going to the refrigerator, and getting something out the fridge. Of course, you know how to. Same thing. If I know if you're sitting there and y'all vibing, or if y'all not even vibing, if it's just a physical thing, yo, I just need my back blown out. Then you need to be able to. You need to be able to know, because y'all been together for so long. You need to know what are these points. I understand these things about this person. I know that if we've been together and I know I want to make sure that I'm good. I had a long day. I'm gonna go and make sure I go to get in the shower real quick. Make sure I'm nice and fresh, and I go sit next to you, so you already know I'm prepared for the work.
Oh man.
Yeah, but
look,
I think it's a difference.
Hold up, wait a minute. I'm going to cut you off, but my man think real deep. I ain't even thinking that deep. Like, for real. I'm like, yo, look, man.
But I think it's a difference.
Nobody don't want no salty balls out there. That's not welcome in and you coming in like, hey, girl, come get these salty balls.
I know that
ain't right.
It don't even matter, man. Yo, don't even matter. Are you talking the first time?
You don't know who.
Oh, hold up, yeah, right. Or are you talking the first time, or y'all been doing it for a while? Because look, you know I'm working. I'm trying to smash. Like, yeah, go ahead. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm talking about either or. I think when it's new, you're kind of you don't know if you should initiate or who's gonna initiate it first. Even though you may want it, you still might be hesitant because you don't know what the other person is thinking. But when you in a long-term relationship, I think you already know when I want it.
Okay, we got a
No,
caller coming in.
it ain't got nothing to do when you want it. It's when I
When
want it.
I want it.
Nah,
Because
you can get
I
ahead,
want it, I'm gonna take it
go in the
anyway. So it
bathroom
don't
with that.
matter.
You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and go in the bathroom with that, man. I'm tired. Get out of here. Stop sniffing around here, man. Like, what?
So we got to call this
Yeah, if
direct.
you want it, then you go get it. Period.
That's
Jose.
called rape. That's called rape.
Jose says he makes the move all the time. So he initiates sex all the time.
Oh, nah, I'll be tired, man. I work a lot. Like shit, man.
And Natasha says, when do you initiate? Well, how do you initiate in a long-term relationship? They beat it.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, you ain't got to initiate in a long term relationship. If you come home and she sleep, and usually they sleep without any panties on. When you get in bed, you just slide it up in there. She'll wake up and she'll
But
start
that's what I'm
grooving.
saying. And that's what I'm saying. Cause there's always you learn the people that you're with. When you get in the bed, when you slide in the bed, and then she slide that booty up into you, you already know what this is. You already know. When he get in the bed and he put his arm around your waist and he pull you tight, you already know. Like those are already key signs of saying, yo, let's get this going. Like it should.
Little secret, it work on both ends, bro. I shit you not.
So Natasha asks, how do you initiate in a long-term relationship? But I think I answered that when I said you should know these already key points. You should know these things about that significant other, and you should already know especially you were talking about y'all been in a long-term relationship. You should be able to just get up and sit on his lap and kiss him or come out the room butt naked. Like it should be just bland out there. I know one of my friends used to say for her boyfriend, like when they was fighting, but she still wanted something to go down, she would come out the room naked. And she wanted, like, he'll be playing the game, she'll come out the room naked and sit right next to him.
See, that's that.
I told her she got to stop
man,
that though, because people cameras be on, and his boys getting in.
Hey, yo, listen.
Different ways that you can
no, that's toxic, man. That's toxic because I swear to God, if I'm mad at you or I'm arguing with you, I ain't touching you. My dick ain't getting hard, yo. You can tell me I can fuck you in the ass and mouth at the same time, and I'm still like, fuck you. Like, I'm mad.
You gotta let
like,
that go. Life's too short. Life's too short to give up on a nut. You better stop it.
Yo, it's happened, man. Yo, it's happened. And that's the way I am. Like, once I'm pissed at you, like, that shit don't mean shit to me. Like, for real, it don't mean shit.
Edith says, no foreplay. Oh, no. Nothing is sliding without it.
Oh, no.
So,
that's what, like, that's like 99. That's 99% of the niggas out there. I'm the one.
Who is foreplay? Are you going to initiate it, or is he going to initiate it?
That's a good question.
Because some women like foreplay.
I get it. But what are you doing to initiate? Because you can't say you want to have. You cannot say you're the one that's. You
want to know what I do, or
nah? What do you do? Let's go. Let's get.
No, we ain't doing that. We not doing that.
What do you do? What is it? How do you initiate foreplay? Don't get all private now. This is your show.
I'm private. Okay, some things ain't everybody business.
You don't have to go all the way into the dirty, but you can give one of those little secrets.
But I get my point across.
Yo, I could tell you how I initiated.
Here we go. Give it to us.
Yo, you see or hear that zipper go down wherever I'm at, you already know the job. And if you ain't up for the task, I can't fuck with you. That's it.
Jose says that he said, "Word, that's a turn off when a woman come at me crazy."
What? Nigga, that's crazy.
Listen.
You see, especially if she on some beast mode with the head, nigga.
Let me tell you something.
You good?
Some of the best intercourse happens when you're angry. Some of you You got a point. You have a
Okay.
point.
I
You got
can't.
a
I can't agree with you. I'm gonna let you go ahead, but I really can't agree with that. Like I can't do it when I'm angry. Like it ain't gonna get hard. It's soft. It's like this.
Well, some men is like that too. When they
No,
want to
no,
act stink.
no. But let him finish. Let him finish. I didn't mean to cut
no.
him
I'm
off.
just
Go
saying
ahead.
some because you have a point that you're trying to get across, and that point is you're not going to talk to me.
Oh damn, it's getting dark. Oh,
You're not going to talk to me or act any certain type of way. Like you're going to respect this dick,
oh, it's
and
still dark.
you're
Okay,
going to
no, I'm
respect
listening
this
to
dick
you.
today. That's what's going to happen. Point blank. But like I said, life is too short. Life is too short for a nut.
Really, Derek? Really, Derek?
I'll- life is too short. Life is too short. You can have a heart attack in a moment. You can walk out the door angry in that moment, and that be your last moment. So I would rather walk out the door with a smile on my face than with anger. Period.
If you say so, that you can still be
Right,
angry
we can still
afterwards.
be angry, but that whole physical aggression part, that whole I know what I'm here for, you know what you're here for, so I'm not gonna leave you. Number one, I'm not gonna leave you wanting something because that's how infidelities happen. Because
No, I
Yes,
want you to do
Lord.
that. I
there's
want you to
some
do that.
party
You had to go
there's
smash
some
dude
party
and
that's
try to
there
come
that's
back
saying, you
to
know
me.
what,
You
you
only
left
gonna get
me
you only gonna
wanting, so
get
I
my
had to go
dick in
get it
your mouth,
someplace
man.
else. So I'm gonna give it to you. And I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you the best that I got, as the prophet said. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give you the best that I got. I'm gonna walk out the door, and I'm gonna call you in 2 days because I'm upset with you. But I'm still gonna make sure that you good. I'm still gonna make sure that you ate. I'm gonna make sure that you full because that's my job.
Oh man, you are a nice dude, bro. Like, no, you're really a
It's not
nice
even about
dude.
being a nice
Like,
dude.
I ain't trying to do
It's
all that.
about handling your
Uh,
business and knowing, because if you don't handle your business, somebody else is going to handle your business.
so at that point, my business ain't with
Absolutely.
you. No, my business ain't with you. If you feel like you go ahead and go do that and go do what you need to do,
Jose
go
said,
ahead. Go ahead. I don't care. Cause I'm still gonna get ahead and get my shit off when you come back. You go ahead and soil your royal oats, but I'm still gonna get my shit off. That's it.
Jose says that that's true. It's like, man, you have to give the woman their medication. And that's absolutely true.
See, that's that dick control nigga, man. I ain't got no dick control, man. Every chick that I ever been with, which was two in my whole life, every chick I ever been with, I knew that there was a possibility that they're fucking somebody else, so I didn't think about it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you was in there trying to
You
get
you
yours.
you let that that's it, man. Yo, you let that shit rent space in your head. You got that's where all that crazy and mental shit come from, man. Like, no, look, you cannot talk to me for 4 days. Come back at me, and we get it in, and I'm not even thinking about where you been. You know what I'm saying? I ain't questioning you or nothing. I don't give a fuck.
But that's the difference, because you, of course, you don't. As somebody who stands like, I don't get down relationships with somebody in a relationship. If we had an argument, my job as me being in a relationship is to make sure you good, that you got what you're supposed to get. Even in an argument, I didn't leave you wanting. I didn't leave you needing.
They still gonna do what they're gonna do. That's
But
the
it's not on
thing.
you though.
Like, yo, you could do
That is so,
no.
that's not true.
No, that's very true. You could do everything in your power to satisfy that woman, but it's always somebody better than you, bro. Like, look, and I know that. Like, you could be infatuated with me, you could like me, you could even like my personality or whatever. But it's always somebody better than me that talk better, that got that catchy shit to make you smile, and then boom, there you go. Yeah, legs are open.
That's
So
not true.
ain't nothing
But
I
it's
can
not
do
on you
about
though.
that.
That
That's the
is
point.
not
Like,
true.
long as you doing
That's
what
not
you're supposed
true.
to do, it's not on you. It's on them.
You could do whatever. You can have a 13-inch cock and blow her insides out. But let me tell you, some witty nigga come along that don't even look that good will fuck her. Like I'm telling you.
That's not true at all. Just because That is not true. And
You
and
know
that's
it's
not
true.
even, and that is not
You know
all
it's
women.
true.
So don't categorize all women like that, because that is
I'm
not
listening,
true.
Cat. So
Did I say all women? Did I say all women? I didn't. All
That's
right.
not true
Stop
at
trying
all.
to put words in my mouth, yo.
I ain't putting words in
but
your mouth.
I
Ivory,
never
I
said
ain't
let's
putting
go.
words
all
in your
women.
Ivory,
mouth.
she was
Just
replying to Davita when Davita was she saying word, with the whole
because
that's the
foreplay.
foreplay thing. But no female has let us know how does a female initiate foreplay. Like, what is foreplay for a female for to a guy? Because what do you mean foreplay? So you are the one that wants it. You're the one that's in. You're the one that is needing of the D. You need that back. You need that back straightened out. So how are you initiating
No.
it without? So what are you doing? You just sitting there waiting for me to initiate it, or you're going to initiate? How do you initiate that?
No, what they do is they zip your pants down, get the work, and then that's when you like, okay, I'm about to
Yeah, but
smash.
some females don't do that.
Not foreplay.
Some females won't even give you head. So then how are they if head is not head is a
Oh,
given.
that's the ones I'm
Head
not
is a
around.
given. Yes, we know that. Any female, no.
I ain't around there.
Any female, but how? What other
Yo, they
ways?
still
What other
make
creative
those?
ways are you?
That's the fastest way to get what you want.
Yo, they
Okay?
no, wait a
That's the
minute. They still
fastest way to get
hold
what you
up. Hold up, they still make those? Like, ain't it like 2021 out this bitch already? Like damn, man.
But
Uh-uh.
a lot of women don't like giving head. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I never bumped into
But
any,
here's the
and I'm
question:
so glad.
And
why
there's
did?
nothing wrong
Here's
with
my
that.
problem. I don't have a problem with a female not wanting to give head. That's not my problem. My problem is
Ooh,
if you don't want to
ooh,
give head,
And
brother,
then you should not expect head.
brother.
exactly.
Oh hell no.
If
I
you
don't
don't
give
give it, you
head.
shouldn't. You shouldn't
Nope,
expect to receive
nope,
it. If
nope,
you, if you,
nope,
if you
nope,
shouldn't expect to
nope,
receive it.
nope.
I'm
I don't give
sorry.
that shit, but you guys suck me off, yo. Like
Because
for real.
I've
That's
known
it. I
females
don't
who's
give it.
like, oh nah, I don't suck dick, and then you like, oh, okay, but they were like, but oh, you gonna eat this if you gonna get it. How's the expectation is any
Oh
different? That
no,
expectation you supposed to keep that same
no.
energy. I don't. You don't know. You don't know
Pass
where my
that.
D been. I don't
Pass
know
that
where your weed
conversation.
been.
Pass that conversation. If you ever had a conversation, like, look, once you pull it out and they don't get the work, you already know she don't do head. So you like, okay, it was nice knowing you, and you move the fuck on. Like shit, that's it, bro.
No, because I don't think that that should be an issue. Like I said, if you
You
don't give
don't
it, then
think that should be an issue?
if you
Listen,
don't give it, then you shouldn't
listen.
expect to receive it. Now, if you do receive it, that's because she likes to give it. But
Okay,
if you
now,
shouldn't, you
now,
should not expect it.
now,
And
can
that's
I
not
say what I'm gonna say? So if you with me, as you would say, right? If you with me, we fucking and shit. And I never gave you head. I will not be mad if you go out there and get a real tongue licking. Just come back to me because obviously you pretty talented. I ain't trying to lose that. You know what I mean? So you go ahead and get the tongue licker, then you come back and give me the head. Like that's it, yo.
I can't with you. You is a
I'm
hot
just
mess.
saying.
You is a hot mess. I
Yo,
can't.
everybody need to be satisfied, right?
Yes, everybody's.
Okay, Ian.
Okay, yeah. So that's your way of being satisfied. Cause I heard, like, look, trust me, I heard true story.
Well, we
It's
already know
niggas
what
out
you,
there.
because you don't
It's
believe
niggas
in
out there. No,
relationships or
it's
anything else.
niggas out there
So
that just love to eat pussy, and they won't do shit else but eat your pussy.
all
And I'm
right.
like,
That is definitely
okay,
true.
that's the niggas. That's the niggas you need to go to when you ain't around me, right? And then you come back to me and we could do whatever.
That
Like,
is
what?
definitely true. That's all they want to do.
Yeah.
They don't care about
So
nothing
we
else.
now have established.
Yep. Yep.
So we now have established that gender roles
Hold
are
up.
not fair.
Hold up. Who are we here? Hold
Okay, that gender roles are not fair.
on.
That everything is not a 50-50 thing. It's split. It's a 100-100, but it's not fair when it comes to sex.
Stop being in those
It's only
relationships,
fair when
man.
it comes. It's only
Yo.
fair when it comes to the bills.
Yo, stop being in those relationships and none of that will be a factor in your life.
All right, but
Seriously.
everybody
Seriously.
cannot live the life that you live. And some of us like being in relationships. We like just having one
That's
person.
whack, son. That's
Okay, so
whack.
everybody can't live
That's
in
whack.
Jay's world. So we all
Okay,
have
let me
to.
tell you something. Let me
We
tell you
all
something, right?
can't live
Hold
in
up,
your
hold
world.
up, hold up. Let me tell
Okay.
you something, right? Let me tell you something, right? Everybody got their own hell they go through, right? Why the fuck you gonna multiply that times 20 being in a
All
relationship?
right,
You
but
got your own shit you going through.
that's
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Some people
Shit.
want to be in a relationship. Some people want to have a husband. Some people want to have a wife. We all know Jay don't do relationships. Jay don't do titles. Jay don't do Jay just
Right.
do
And we
shit.
understand.
That's
We
it.
understand. We respect it.
That's it. And respect his hustle.
Oh man.
That is it.
Oh.
So all women
Hey
know
yo,
out
don't
there
put
when
this
you
on me. No,
this
no, don't,
man
don't,
right
don't,
here is
don't you
not the
put that on me,
relationship
Ricky
man.
Bobby. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you do that.
I'm just saying. We know this about you already. And this is only episode 7.
Listen, I love the world. Okay, I got love in my heart. I love the world. The world is a beautiful place,
It is.
and I'm gonna just keep it at that.
But like I said, we all can't live in J world. We like to be in relationships and we want to be married, like I said, and have our little husbands and
And that's
and
why y'all be
wives, things of
stressed the
that
fuck out
nature.
and
So
acting on mean to everybody, and then yo, I swear to God, there's so many miserable people walking this fake fucking face of this earth. I'm
it
like, but why are
is.
you so miserable? And I'm like, oh,
It
you're
is.
married. Oh, you're in a relationship. Oh, okay, that's
But
why
that's
you're
not
miserable.
true for
You know
everything and
what
for
I'm saying?
everybody
Like,
because it is people that have good, healthy, happy marriages and they be married for a very long time. And then you have it, like I said, everybody's situation is different. No, if you get married, one person marriage may not work, but that don't mean the next person marriage ain't gonna be happy and go lucky. It all depends on who you
Right.
marry.
yo, I'm the
That's
gingerbread
it.
man. Nigga.
It
You
all
can't
depends
catch
on
me
who
up.
you with, what type
Can't
of
catch
person you
me up
with.
in that miserable shit motherfuckers be out here on, man.
But
Like,
before you marry
seriously.
somebody anyway, before you marry anybody at any given time, you already know what you're getting before you marry him anyway.
I
So
don't know that.
you
Like I don't know that. I don't know what the fuck I'm getting if I was doing some
yes you do because that's
no,
the
I
whole reason
don't.
why you date. You date, you get
No,
to know each other,
you
and
don't
so forth and so
understand. You
on.
don't understand. Like I knew people for mad years, and they switch up right on that 11th or 10th year, and I'm like, fuck. See that if I was in a relationship with you, I would have been fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All
yeah,
right, Jay, we get it. I got
I'm
it.
saying.
I got you. All right, I got you. But we're gonna continue this next week because we have our time is now up.
Oh,
But I
man.
just want to say, everybody, with this coronavirus, y'all stay safe out there. Make sure y'all do y'all social distancing. Stay
Word
in your
bond.
house if y'all don't
Word.
gotta be outside. It ain't
Yeah.
that serious. Ain't nothing
Don't
but
do that.
corona air out there. Y'all just sucking it in.
Yep.
Corona
Yo, and even on them
Christian.
exes that you think about calling, don't do it. You don't know where they been.
I'm
You
trying to
know?
tell you. I know if you ain't got your in house, if your man don't live with you, if your woman don't live with you,
Even
listen,
in
y'all do
house,
not
I
need
ain't
to be
fucking with.
going to other people's house
Like,
because you do not know where these people have been and who they've been around. And this
yo,
corona
I've
is
been
out
real
of
creative on my
control.
jerk off
I'm
game,
just,
nigga.
but
It's
Like
I'm
out
it's
of
just saying. I'm
control.
crazy.
just saying.
So
If she bad enough, sometimes we just gotta risk Corona. I'm just saying. Like,
and hopefully,
like just
hopefully this crisis will be over
if she bad
soon.
enough, I'm gonna stop at the store get
And
me
we can
two
all
gallons
get
of
back
orange
to
juice just to
normalcy.
fight this
But
Corona.
and thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully Tuesday we can be able to air at our regular time, which is 8 o'clock. Today we just came out early because the DJs take over
Oh,
um
that's right. Hey, yo, I just
around
became
eight
a
o'clock.
DJ. Hey, yo, follow me at J DJ at J. Word bond.
I just became a DJ too. Check me out. Everybody got kids. I'm DJ Play School. All right. So we got the Play
But
School
thank
15
y'all for
minutes every
tuning
day
in.
live. DJ Play School. Follow me. Oh,
Thank
jamming
y'all
all the
for
kids.
tuning
Jumpy.
in. Thank y'all for joining the conversation,
Hey
Caroline.
yo, hey
Mwah.
yo,
Thank
bang
you
that
for
like
calling in
button,
with your
bang that
comment.
follow,
Y'all,
bang all of
God
it.
bless and good night.